What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, you are welcome. Welcome back to our channel. It's a family channel, right? So I'm the one handling the visa, travel, and all that. So all of my other family members, they are handling different things. So this video, it's about statement of purpose, right? Statement of purpose. So I'm going to be opening my statement of purpose for you guys. Like, yay! I'm going to be reviewing my statement of purpose. But before then, I would like to share one or two things with you, right? I would like to give you guidance, guidelines on how to write it. Okay? So the first thing you have to know is that, okay, let me first define what's a statement of purpose. So if you are watching this video, I know that you know what it means, right? You know what statement of purpose means. So it's a letter that you have to write with your application, okay? Because Canadian visa officer, they can't invite you for interview for your visa, okay? So you have to submit all your documents to Canadian visa officer, and then they will review your file. So statement of purpose is a letter that you are going to write that will guide the visa officer, like that will explain you, that the letter that will represent you, because you are not going to be there when the visa officer is reviewing your file, right? But that statement of purpose is a letter that would represent you. So that is why you have to kill that letter. You have to kill the letter. You understand? So that, because the other time someone asked me this question that, hey, is it only master students that need to write statement of purpose? I'm like, everybody. If you're applying for visa, you gotta write it. It's one of the vital documents that must be in your application, and then it must be well detailed. You understand? So now I have this file, this write-up that will first guide you through, that will first give you the idea of how you are going to write it, before I will now open my own statement of purpose for you. You get? So now this is a guideline on how to write statement of purpose. Okay? He said the most important thing, don't go and copy someone else's statement of purpose and use it too. You get? That's an offense. So if visa officer know that, if they declare that, your application will be automatically rejected. And also, why do you want to use another person's statement of purpose? Because everybody's story is different. You get? Yes, you might use some lines, which is allowed. You get? I use some lines during my own. You get? But I edited it. I just changed some things. You might use some lines, but it's not that you just use someone else's statement of purpose, because everybody's story is different. You get? So now, he said, while writing SOP, the following things need to be mentioned, which will boost the chances of convincing the visa officer and possibly getting the study visa approval. You understand? So number one, introduce yourself in first paragraph. You understand? But this one now is like, it's obsolete. You understand? This one is like old thing. Like they don't use it anymore. Before, if they want to write statement of purpose, they will first explaining about themselves. My name is so. I live at so. My name of my parents is so. They don't do that. They don't do that anymore. That is why you have to contact professionals. You understand? Which I'll still talk about. You understand? Seek the guidelines of professionals if you really, because this thing is like a business for you. This is a serious business. You understand? You want to apply for visa. Do you wish that your application should be rejected? No. So that's why you have to put all your efforts during your application. Anything it can take, do it. So let me continue. They don't use this one anymore. In case if you have this type of introduction in your statement of purpose, just go and remove it. You understand? You will see my statement of purpose now. We open it for you. So number 2, explain what do you know about the area of study you are applying for. You get, what do you know about the area of study you are applying for? All these power bikes. So what do you know about the area of study you are applying for? You get, if you're applying for HR, marketing, finance, you have to say one or two things about it. So number 3, explain why Canada. These are the things that must be in your statement of purpose. So paragraph by paragraph, you get, explain why Canada. Mention all points Canada is famous for, like low crime rate, diversities, which help in learning and all that. You get. Number 4, why this particular college or university? Explain. Why do you choose this university? Why this college? You understand? Next paragraph, why this program? Why do you choose the program? Explain it. How is this program going to, be of good benefits to you? You understand? Is that not tautology? Be of good benefits. You shall understand what I'm trying to say. So why do you choose the program? Then the next paragraph, summarize with reason of your coming back to home country. So you now have to summarize why you need, as you're watching this video, you can be pausing it so you can be reading all these things, because I don't want to waste anybody's time here. So you can be pausing it so you can be reading all the write-ups that is attached to it. So summarize the reason of your coming back to your home country. You understand? Summarize it in the next paragraph. So next paragraph, if you have travel history, you understand? Talk about it. If you have traveled before, talk about it. But if you have not traveled, that does not mean that they will not approve your visa. I've seen a whole countless numbers of people that this is their first travel and then they got their visa. You get? So this is not a barrier. So do you see? Next paragraph, family tie, their home tie. You get? Explain your family tie, your home tie. You understand? So the next paragraph, proof of funds. Explain your proof of fund, how you are going to pay for your studies, your living expenses, and all that. How you are going to cover it. How much is available for your throughout your whole study. You understand? If you are being sponsored, explain who is sponsoring you and your connection with the person. You understand? Your relationship with the person. You get, if the person has helped you in the past, you understand, provide evidence that, hey, when I was in secondary school, this person did this, he did that for me. Now I want to enter university. He is responsible for my university, something again. You get. Then final notes. You can edit it in your own language. You get just final notes. Just scope the visa officer. You will see the way I scoped my own visa officer. My beautiful visa officer, like I always call it. So just final note, just scope them, and then they will give you your visa. So now that's the first part, right? Now he said very important clue to note when drafting your own SOP. So read this thing very well. You understand? It's better you have the idea of all these things before you even start writing. It's not even about you writing. You understand? It's about you understanding the concepts and know what to write. You understand me? So I just thought to say this so people can learn while drafting their SOP. I've noticed that people try to paint Nigeria as a lesser country than Canada by stating that Nigeria has a poor standard of living and education. This country is this, the country is the country, blah, 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 blah. You don't have to paint Nigeria black. Because if you're painting Nigeria black, you get. So what's the assurance that you're coming to the country, you are coming back to the country that you are saying, hey, their system of education is bad? If their system of education is poor and bad, so that means you are products of that system of education too. You understand? So how do you want to cope when you finally relocate to the country where their system of education is good? You that you are coming from a poor standard of education and all that. If you are painting the country bad, so that means you are the product of that country too. So you don't have to talk about it. The visa officer, they know themselves that our country, it gets to be. You understand? So because it's not only Nigeria that will be watching this video, so let me just be globalized. You get what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say. So you can just read all these. You can pause it and read all this. So inside. So number one, you have to mention your background. Mention your background. You can pause it and read it. It's going to be very useful for you. Number two, just like the way I've mentioned it up here, so the person that wrote this write-up is just trying to break it down and explain more further. Study plan. So you have to put your study plan. This is how you are going to write it. You can pause the video and read this. Example of study plan. Okay. Do you see that? Why I choose the school? Do you see the name of school? You can mention. You can get information from the school website. Remember to paraphrase and link whatever info you get. So I'll study your program. This school will be the best choice. Keep 1 or 2 paragraphs. You understand? So the next point will be why I choose Canada. Okay. The next point will be financial sponsorship. Okay. Next one will be home tie and assets. Okay. You can just pause it and read all these. They're very, very important details. But I don't want to be reading it. I don't want to waste anybody's time here. So that's all. You understand? So that's all. If you can read all this, it will give you a better idea of how to write your SOP. It's a vital document. Yeah. Thanks to the writer. I don't know the person that wrote it, but I just saw it online. So now, going to my SOP. You understand? My statement of purpose that made that beautiful visa officer approved my visa just only one time. So first thing first, you understand? Like I always advise people, this thing, if you can write it yourself, that's great. But if you can't write it yourself, I will advise you to contact the professionals, the experts. You understand? Contact experts. Even if they pay you money, pay the money, but you will know that it is professional that wrote your SOP for you. You understand? Because they know the right thing to say. You understand what I'm trying to say? So now, first of all, use this guideline to write your SOP. Because that's what I did, right? I first used this guideline. I wrote my SOP. I wrote 10 pages. I can't lie. I wrote 10 pages. Because I was just writing. I wrote 10 pages. After finishing writing it, do you know what I did? I now send it to professionals, to experts. I send it to them. And then they now transform my SOP. If you see my SOP, they turn it to 4 pages. Those my 10 pages that I thought, I've killed the visa officer. They turned that 10 pages to 4 pages. And the 4 pages, it made sense. Everything I wrote, they just kept me to, they broke it down and then, they summarize everything. And it now makes sense. Do you understand? So I will advise you to follow this guideline first. Because if you just contact professionals that they should help you to write SOP, what do they want to write? It's your own story. You have to first write your own story first. Because this is about you. You'll be the first person to write your own story, then send it to professionals. Then they will now help you to, rewrite it and transform it to what the visa officer need. You understand? So now, in case if you want to do like the way I did, right? First use this format now. First use this format to write your own story yourself. If you like, write 20 pages. I'm very sure when you send it to that professionals, they will turn it around. You understand? Write your story yourself, everything that concerns you, follow these guidelines. Then after that, now send it to professionals. Okay? I know one person, I know one company, that they are the one that wrote my GCMS writers. Contact them. Just tell them that you are from Show Me, you Calgary. You understand? They will give you best rates. Best rate. You understand? They will give you as in discount. They will give you a very good price. Just make sure you mention our name. If you do not mention show me, they will just charge you. They will just charge you like the way they always charge other people. But I have a good relationship with the company, and then so mention my name that you are from Show Me Your Group, and then they will give you a very good rate. So now let's go into my SOP. So just contact professionals, you understand? Since you just want to do it, just do it one time. But this is a vital document. You get? So now let's go to my SOP. Okay. So let's get it started. Okay, first of all, address it to the visa officer. Okay. The next thing is the date. Okay. Then you start. He said, respected visa officer. You see, I first put respected visa officer. I wanted to put respected fine visa officer because I know my visa officer is very fine, very beautiful.